Good evening. It is 7:30 p.m. on September 20th, and I just came back from my yoga class, and Alexandra was there, and I met her, and I gave her the Prophet, the book that I was talking about earlier, and she's amazing. I love her already. She's lived in Southeast Asia for, I think she said 3 years, and she's Bolivian, and I'm Bolivian, Peruvian, Colombian, and it's just like the perfect moment. I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing in my life right now. So as promised, I'm going to show you the stuff that I got from the store. Like I said, I'm taking an Ayurveda course, and I'm training to be an Ayurvedic lifestyle counselor. So I'm trying to incorporate this Ayurveda into my life, and so I'll show you all the goodies that I got. Okay, so this is all the stuff. This is not all the stuff that I got. A couple of these things that I got a while back. This I got a while back. It's Katuni. It's for female menstrual. I think it's a tonifying. So tonifying means that you're building and strengthening your menstrual reproductive organs. And I have a very irregular cycle, being that I'm a Vata Pitta. That happens to the Vata dosha often, irregularity in the cycle. So when I took this, I got my cycle the next day. I think it was the same day. So this is very strong, and it definitely works, and I would definitely recommend it. My boyfriend is practicing, having band practice downstairs, so if you can hear them playing downstairs, don't mind the rock and roll music. Okay, next thing that I got, this I also got a couple, I think it was a month ago. This is CCF. This is from Banyan Botanicals. So CCF is cumin, coriander, and fennel. And this tea is really good for balancing an irregular digestive fire. So if you have a really slow digestion or a really fast digestion, that means that your digestion could be irregular, and I have an irregular digestion. Before we go on, I just thought to mention, none of this, I'm not a doctor or anything, I'm not like medically trained. Ayurveda, you know, it's an traditional and ancient practice of Eastern medicine, but I'm not a doctor, so this is not any sort of, you know, medical advice that I'm giving. I'm just telling you guys about what I am experimenting with and what has been working for me. Okay, so CCFT, really good for a irregular digestion. So what can happen when you are digesting too quickly is that your nutrients from the food that you're eating aren't actually being digested completely and being fed to your tissues. And so you won't actually be getting the nutrients from your food. So then if you have a really slow digestion, the toxins can start building up in your body. And, you know, building too many toxins also isn't good. So this, I've been drinking this, and I think I'm going to start adding it to some food also, but I really like it as a tea so far. Alright, so this is what I'm really excited about. Mung bean dal. So part of Panchakarma, or the detoxing of the Ayurvedic tradition, is a khichdi diet. So khichdi is this mung bean dal. Dal I think means lentils. So this is the split mung beans, and it's just, the recipe is pretty much just rice. You can do white or brown rice. This mung bean, some vegetable, some like seasonal vegetables. So right now, seasonal vegetable would be spinach, cabbage, bok choy. You know, stuff that really proliferates during the late summer fall season. So I'm gonna start this diet on Monday after we harvest at the garden, and basically just eat this khichdi 3 times a day, so for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's tonifying and purifying, so it's like a detox, but it also builds up your digestion and your immunity. So I'm really excited to see what this khichdi diet does for me after a week. Next, I got ghee, very foundational staple in Ayurvedic diet. So it's just clarified butter, and I mean, I could make it myself, but the butter that I usually get isn't like the organic expensive butter. Maybe I should start buying the organic expensive butter, but since I was at the store, I just got the ghee. It wasn't that expensive anyway. All right, I got this toothpaste. It has all these different herbs in it, and it says it's vegan, which is pretty cool. So it says it's medicine for gums and teeth. And I've been trying to make my own toothpaste recently, but I don't really like much how it's working out. I think it's working pretty well, but it's kind of messy. I'm using like activated charcoal, and cacao is good for remineralizing your teeth, but it's really messy. So I want to give this a try. I got this face wash. So it doesn't have any soap, and it's paraben free. It just has the extracts of these herbs. I'm sure it has some other stuff too, but the active ingredients are mangista. So we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. This shatavari is also another female herbal supplement. I haven't done much research on this yet, but I heard that it's really good for boosting the female energy. This ashwagandha powder. Ashwagandha is also good for boosting the male energy. You can see it was only $2.99. So very economical for all this 100 grams of ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, you can find it in Chyawanprash. It's like Chyawanprash is like it's like a nutritional supplement that they feed a lot of kids in India. It's really delicious. It's just filled with different herbs, honey, ghee, and I think they also have raisins in there. It's really good. But yeah, so ashwagandha is also tonifying, which means that it builds your immunity, and it helps with oh my gosh, with mental clarity. I obviously need that. Okay. This herbal hair wash powder. So you just add oil, and I think you only do it like once a week. And then it's like kind of like a mask. And I'm trying to try out this. I was also trying to make my own shampoo, but it wasn't really working out either. I used, I think, too much oil maybe, and I don't know, they told me to use baking soda and vinegar, and it was really drying out my hair, so I'm gonna try this, and also this Medimix, which is a nourishing shampoo with amla, which is exciting. And then I got this soap, sandalwood soap, very gentle soap. And what I'm really excited about is sesame oil. So sesame oil during this time of the season, like I was saying, Vata dosha is susceptible, and so Vata essence is the air and space element. So in Ayurveda, opposites balance and likes attract, likes increase. So if the space and air element are very potent in the fall season, what we want to do is grounding practices and grounding exercises. So sesame oil is the perfect oil for grounding. It's a warming oil, and I'm gonna do Abhyanga this weekend. So Abhyanga is a oil massage. So basically, you put the oil all over your skin, and I'll probably use all of this oil. It's 6 fluid ounces. You can do between, like, they say like at least 1 to 4, but I'm sure you can do more oil. But I'm really excited to do this Abhyanga because the skin is the largest organ in the body, and it's really a way to tonify, so building strength in your immunity in your system, like a very potent, and it's potent, but I would say it's also very passive way. It's like a gentle, strong but gentle way to really tonify, to build your system and your immune system and balance your doshas. Last thing here that I got is hing asafoetida powder. I don't really know much about hing, but in the Ayurveda course that I'm taking, one of the key herbs, the most important herbs in Ayurveda, includes hing. So I want to try it out, learn a little bit more about it, and this evening I'm going to be watching a webinar about the 10 key herbs in Ayurveda. So I'm really excited about that, and to learn a little bit more about how to use herbs and their properties, and hopefully I can put some of this stuff to good use. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave me some comments or questions if you like my video, and I'll see you next time. So have a great night.